Hi everybody, good morning. How's everybody doing today? It's me, Angie, coming on to do part 2 of continuing working on my new journal, the three ring binder journal. I've got a couple pages that I thought would look really nice, and I've tried to prep a little bit of it just to save a little bit of time. We are on this page right here, but for right now I'm going to put this aside and we're going to get right into this. I have prepped, I thought a nice little layered pocket page would look really nice, and I'm just using coffee dyed paper. I've got a piece of brown background paper just to accent that coffee dyed, and I did ink around all the edges. I just did a rough tear all the way around, just layered a few pieces, and I thought that would make a really nice pocket page just like that. But I thought I'd add a couple other elements to this page, and I thought we'd do that part together. I thought we'd do a little bit of slow stitching. I've got a piece of twine here, crocheted twine, and I thought we'd do a little, I was going to sew it on the machine, but I thought, slow stitch would look really nice on there too. And this is just like a cream colored twine here, thin twine, and I have cut down a long piece, probably way longer than I need, but I'd rather have more than enough than not enough and have to piece my pieces together. So we are going to work with what we've got here, and normally what I do is I just give myself a good inch and a half or so, and I just tape it off. With a piece of Scotch tape, like so. And sometimes I will just combine and put one piece of tape and pull both ends together, but it doesn't really matter. So however you guys like to do it, totally. Okay, and then we go. And sometimes I like to pre-punch my holes just so I get a nice straight line, and I've used the ruler, and I think I did it about every 3/8 of an inch. So we're just gonna get right into this. Try and stay in frame for you guys and get this done real quick. Or at least try to. And the only bad thing about having a long piece like this is you've got to really be careful not to, as you're pulling it through each hole, that you don't get a knot caught in it, you know, get it tangled. So that's all I'm doing here, is trying to prevent that. And looks like I've already got a little knot going here. Let's see if we can pull that out. There we go. So that's why it's called slow stitching, I guess. You just gotta take your time. But you wouldn't have this problem if you didn't have such a long piece to work with either. But I like to try and do it all in one piece if I can on a project, you know, rather than stitch and stop and tie it off and close it up and then start another one. And so, how's everyone doing today? Hope everybody's well, in good spirits. I am good. And there we go. See how it's starting out. And I know slow stitching is supposed to be like a little bit of a freehand, just a, you know, easy stitch. But for the most part, I like to try, emphasize on that word, and get my stitches straight, you know. So that's why I like to pre-punch my holes a lot of times. let me take a moment, and I thought I would add an extra element as well as the slow stitch is a wax seal. So I'm going to stop for just a second. If you see right above my hands here, I do have my wax seal pieces out. I'm just going to light that and get that warmed up, so by the time we get done with the stitching, the wax will be melted. And I thought we'd put like a wax seal stitch on element on here. I've got my hot plate here and my candle. Okay, and my burner and and then this is just some gold kind of glittered wax, if you could see that. And I'm just gonna probably 4 pieces should be plenty. I'm just gonna do 1. So I think that should be enough. Okay, we'll let that start warming while we finish up our stitches. And this is fire, this is hot. Please use caution. And if you're dealing with a hot wax and candle. And the more you pull it through, the more your thread material tends to get kind of windy. So that's another, see how it's even, you know, it tends to, I guess, tighten, you want to say, the thread and get it spooled around because it's getting pulled and tugged and twisted so much. So just take it easy. And like I said, I know I have way more than I need, but that look nice. We're just going to go all the way down to the bottom with a straight stitch here, and then I kind of did a long, I guess you would say, like a little zigzag thing for the bottom, so it won't be completely the same. Have a little bit of different place for the eye to look and to go on this particular page. All right, let's work that out. Our wax is melting just fine. Almost at the end here, about 10 more stitches or so, we'll be done with this. Maybe a dozen, I don't know, not too many more. And I didn't want the stitching to go all the way through all my paper layers, so I just wanted the top layer, and then the rest will be glued on. Now if I was doing a machine stitch, I probably would have just stitched all my paper layers at one time. But since I'm doing a slow stitch, a little different. Looks like our wax is ready. We're almost done here. Okay, and like I said, I've just kind of got a long zigzag little stitch here for along the bottom. So just a few more stitches. Oops, get tangled a little. Trying to hurry, but I've got to slow it down just a little bit. Okay. Not even a really zigzag stitch, more of a diagonal, I guess you would say, stitch. See, got a little knot here. Let's work that out. There we go. And I'm trying to let you just see a little bit of the back as well. Okay. Go back through. I wasn't originally going to do this, but okay, there we go. just a little something different. Then let's cut that end off. Give yourself an inch or two, whatever you think you need, and tape it off. Easy peasy. Okay, let's put that to the side. Let's go ahead and get our wax. It's smoking and steaming, and I've got a piece of cheesecloth here, and I just thought we'd just put that right down. It's kind of a large piece, so let's cut that down just a little. Scissors are okay. We're just going to put that down right there, and I need my, forgot to have this ready. Excuse the crinkles for a second. And let's see which one I want to use. We'll use the butterfly since there's butterflies on here. Okay, make sure it's right side up. All right, and we're just going to stick that baby right down about there. Okay, let's go ahead and blow that candle out. Excuse my head. And we're just going to let that set for just a moment. And while that's setting, we can prepare these pages. Okay, let's just slide that up. Only takes a few seconds to set, and we'll glue this down. And this is the only pocket, so we can completely glue these down. And if you wanted to, you can have a multiple pocket page, but I just think the layering is enough for me on this one. A nice torn, tattered look there. Okay, let's bring our notebook, get that ready. You can go ahead and put that down on our page, and then the seal should be ready by then. Okay. And I know I probably won't be in frame. I'm just going to put this right down in the middle of the page here, and then I'll move my wax and move my pieces up for you guys, okay? All right, actually I could take this out of the binder while we're working on it. Okay, that should be ready. Let's remove that. And there we go. Look at that. Isn't that cute? All right, so there's my page. Move this out of the way, let that cool down. All right, and now we're just gonna glue this right down on there. And then we've got our pocket. Isn't that cute? Okay. I like it. I like the tattered, torn edges. I like everything about it. Very cute. All right. So I've got some elements for another page. Let's see if we can get that knocked out. And, all right, and then all I got to do is put a tag in there. All right, so let's put this away for the moment. And let's get going on the next page. And my colors are kind of maybe we could do it on this side. Let's do it on this one. Not that it really matters, but let's do it on that one. Okay. Now I was thinking just a nice pocket page. I've got some different elements. I was kind of thinking bringing in a little lace on this one, maybe kind of doing something running up the edge like that, and I did definitely want to do that, so let's start there. And I think that's why I wanted a darker background so it would stand out on this white lace. And I'm just going to do a flip up and run it up the edge. Like that. We'll have to find a little element for that corner there, but that's not a problem. Okay, let's see. All right, so that's a start, and then I have, I don't know, I keep pulling this green doily out, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But I have some, first I was thinking bringing in I kind of like this color on this digital here. But I have this also, and this is just a digital of a mini signature page here. You fold it in half and you've got yourself a page, but I was thinking about closing it and actually using it as a pocket. So let's do that. Let's close, let me move things aside for the moment. And while I'm gluing and inking, I can kind of get my thoughts together here. So we're going to glue up two sides. So I'm going to throw a little bit of ink on there. Okay. I don't think I'm going to use that. Let's put that to the side, because the more I have in front of me, I want to just grab everything. I don't know if you guys are like that, but I tend to have a hard time making a decision sometimes, especially when I'm not. And then I have these little pieces of, and I thought I would kind of layer those as well. Maybe that's too much. Take that one out. Something like that. So let's start with a little ink on those. Okay. stain look. We'll put that one on top. Just for a little element here, let's tuck that under. So this will be a pocket here. And then I have a bird. We can incorporate that in here. I think that's a bluebird, if I remember correctly, when I fussy cut him out. Maybe a little something like that. And then when I saw the bird, I pulled out these little word elements. There was one, oh, don't forget to fly. So maybe we can put that in there. Let's see what else we've got here. Just one life, I like that. Got creativity, why not? Maybe we can line that with the lines on the paper. We need something here. Got a couple little fussy cut elements. Maybe we can that might look better up here, huh? Something like that. Got a little mini tag. Maybe a little contrast between those two pages. Oops. Let's see. What else did he say? Hold on tight to your dreams. I think that's enough. We've got 3 on there, don't we? So I think that's enough of the word elements. Got another bird here. I like that. Kind of feel like we need something right there. I've got some more cheesecloth here, but it still needs something on top. What else I've got? See, I try to bring everything that I think I might like, so I'm not going back and forth on you guys. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Let's see. Is that too much? Okay, let's start putting some of these down, and as I go, I'll see what I like and what I don't like. Okay, I like that. Okay, I'm not sure about that, but I think I like this here. So we'll go with all those, the position on all those elements. I don't think I need to ink all of them. I'm going to ink this one just so it'll stand out and pop a little bit better against that piece of paper. And that stands out real nice. Okay. Let's put a little bit on here, take away those white edges. Just a little bit. Don't need too much. Okay. Let's put these down. Okay, let's put this one down. I like that little pop of color. All right, this is going to be the pocket, and I don't think I want a thumb hole, do I? No. Angle that, something like that. Okay, then this one was next, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then get our bird element down. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that looks good. And then we put a tag popping out there, but I do need something here. I don't know. Maybe it's the border that's throwing me off here. Maybe if I take that off, what do you think? That does do a little something, doesn't it? Yes. See, just the simplest things sometimes I think just kind of makes something come together. All right, I like that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think that's a pretty full page. I like that. I still got a few pieces left over that we didn't even use on this one. Okay. Ooh, that looks nice right there, doesn't it? And this is a very, very sticky sticker, but I'm gonna put a little wet glue anyway. Okay, I'm gonna move my wax and warmer out of the way, and I'm gonna bring in the last two pages that we just did together. Get a shot of those. And I think that's good for today. Got a couple nice pages completed. All right, here's the one that we just did here with the layered, and I will find a tag to put in there for journaling. So there's that one. And then there's that one. Again, another nice pocket with some slow stitching and a wax seal. And a nice big pocket for a nice journaling tag as well. Okay, so here's the 2 pages that we got done today, guys. We're gonna stop there and we will move forward on the next video. Okay, so I hope you like what we've done so far. Feel free to leave me a comment. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. And until the next video, guys, take care and God bless. Bye-bye.